The following is a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
And a pleasant good evening to one and all in the region, across the nation, and around the world. We welcome you all to our SMSN broadcast studios. As tonight, the Indiana Fever look to get back on the winning track as they take on the host, Portland Fire, coming off of a 20-point loss against the Atlanta Dream. Angel Reese put up a double-double in that game. And also, the Indiana Fever are coming off of a loss of their own. Tough loss on Thursday night in the Bay, where they lost to the homestanding Golden State Valkyries. That final was 90-88. Welcome, everybody. Brian Snow here with you, ready to get this party started from the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. Give you a clue as to some of our upcoming games. Thursday night, Atlanta visits Indiana. We'll have that for you at 6:30, and then Golden State visits Minnesota. That'll be at 9. And then on Friday, our doubleheader goes this way: the Sun versus the Chicago Sky. That will be at 7:30. And then the Dallas Wings take on Kelsey Plum and the Los Angeles Sparks. That'll be at 10. The following Thursday, on June 11th, we'll have the Sky versus the Indiana Fever. That's at 6:30. And the Mercury and the Wings will be up at 9. That's just some of the games that we have for you all the way up until Tempo versus Mystics. That'll be Friday, June 12th at 7:30. And that'll be a special day for me. I'll explain more about that as we go along, as we are a couple of minutes away from them getting started and the tip-off of tonight's game from the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. And the other thing is we will also be keeping an eye on the Western Conference Finals game number 7 as the San Antonio Spurs look to pull the upset one more time as they take on the Oklahoma City Thunder from the Paycom Center in Oklahoma City. We got time for a break, so we're going to take 2 minutes, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off of tonight's game. It's the Indiana Fever traveling to the Moda Center to take on the Portland Fire. Indiana Fever basketball and the WNBA is next on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline, live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Share this with everybody that you know as we're trying to get a big audience for tonight's Fever game as they take on the host Portland Fire. Indiana 4-3 coming into tonight. Portland 5-4. as there is a full house at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. Right now, the WNBA standings look like this. Indiana is trotting along in 5th place so far. 6, 7, and 8 goes 6, 7, 8 goes Aces, Valkyries, and then the Portland Fire. So they're sticking there. They're sticking right there, but we got a long way to go this season. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights, is the first one to break open the chat. Good evening to you, my friend. Hope that you spread this to all your friends and family, because we're looking for a big house tonight and this season, because we're going to do a lot more WNBA games, not just the Indiana Fever, though that's our focus, and that was our growth engine last year. But we're going to do some more throughout the week. And if you like, and for those of you that are watching via YouTube and via Rumble, AB Media is with us from Indianapolis, Indiana. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit our Cash App to support this stream. That's $Snowman Dr. K50. Or you can help us via Super Chat, and you can also help us via our GoFundMe. Look for Snowman's Road to Recovery. Bridget Carlton is one of the ones to watch for the Portland Fire, averaging a career high 15 points, 15.3 coming into tonight's game. Caitlin Clark, is the leader of the Indiana Fever. She is the fastest player to get to I beg your pardon. She's the fastest player to get to 1,000 points and 500 assists. She did it in 59 games. Carlton this year, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, all this season. Was ruled out last night with back soreness against Atlanta. She will that snapped a consecutive streak of 78 consecutive starts, but she will play tonight. She is scheduled to start tonight. So you got Sarah Ashley Barker, Bridget Carlton, and company. It's the Indiana Fever and the Portland Fire. We'll pause for one more break, and when we come back, we will indeed top to tonight's game. It's the Indiana Fever and the Portland Fire. Coming up next on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
The Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Met 10 days ago in Indianapolis, Indiana, and it was the Indiana Fever scoring a 90-73 win. Stephanie White is the head coach of the Indiana Fever. She made the playoffs in all 5 seasons as a WNBA head coach, led the Fever to the finals in 2015, played for the Fever in their first ever game. Here's your lineups. Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Lexi Hall will start the 3-guard alignment. Front court is Monique Billings and Aaliyah Boston. Carla Leite, Emily Angstler, and Bridget Carlton up front, and we'll have the 3-guard alignment. Alex Sarma is the head coach of the Portland Fire, youngest head coach in WNBA history at age 30. He had his time as an assistant. Portland comes out with the black uniforms. Indiana travels in red. And Indiana looking to make it a clean sweep of the season series between these two teams. As mentioned, they played 10 days ago in Indianapolis. And the Fever got a 17-point win. Loud house tonight. Indiana in red will travel left to right as we see it, and as you folks are listening along at home with us and watching on the booth cam. Portland in the black tops, black bottoms will go right to left. Megan Gustafson, in her 3rd year out of Iowa, will take the center jump for the Portland Fire. We play 10-minute quarters as mandated by the Women's National Basketball Association and approved by every team within the W. Here we go. Ball tapped high in the air, and it is controlled by Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. They'll work it left to right. Caitlin Clark in the front court hands it off to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall back to Caitlin Clark with a on Angstler. Over the top pass into Aaliyah Boston. She's got the layup. Aaliyah Boston with her first, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Indiana Fever. Carla Leite has it in the front court. Tim Green, Isaac Burnett, and Blanca Burns are your officials this evening. Leite standing off the left with a standing dribble, 9 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Carlton. Carlton with a fake on Monique Billings. Spins left of the lane and shoots it up, no good. Tap, no. Rebound taken down by the Portland Fire. They get another dance. Here comes Leite flying in, lays it in. This is where Indiana is lacking, their interior defense. They got to get some more pieces on the interior. Over the top pass into Billings. Billings backs in on Carlton. Spins right of the lane and shoots it in. Or they called a travel first. They called a travel. Two-two tie, 8:56 left in the quarter. Angstler has it off to the right, now to Pout. On the drive, right of the lane, runs into Lexi Hall, throws the shot up, no good. Tipped out of bounds, belongs to the Indiana Fever. We'll be chatting with you all night long, as well as giving you the play-by-play and the analysis. Pure Adrenaline Sports is with us. What's up, PAS? Hey, go check out Pure Adrenaline Sports and AB Media 83, and also Coach and the Gang Pod. Here's a Lexi Hall 3 out front, no good. Rebound, Caitlin Clark, 18-footer ahead of the key. Got it. Indiana has scored 87-plus points in every single game this year. They're averaging 86.5. Caitlin Clark leads the team at 22.5 points per game. Here's Carlton, works off the Gustafson screen, picks up the dribble, plays it to Angstler. Over the top pass out of bounds, looking for Bridget Carlton. Couldn't find her. And Portland turns it over. Portland turned the ball over 19 times last night, and this is the second of a back-to-back for the Portland Fire. I'm using my to call this game until I get all the equipment that I need. I know I got to add something to the home screen. I will do that on a later stream. Out front is Lexi Hall. Hall is standing dribble to Monique Billings, right of the lane. Out front, Aaliyah Boston. Hands to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the drive. Comes up shooting right of the lane. Missing. Rebound, Aaliyah Boston. Tap back out to Clark. Clark on the drive. In the lane. In on Gustafson. Circles back out left of the key. Bounce pass under to Kelsey Mitchell. She shoots it in. Kelsey Mitchell with her first bucket, and it's 6-2 in favor of the Indiana Fever. 7:40 for the quarter. Carl controls to Angstler. Now Carla Leite has it. I kept mispronouncing her name last year when she was with Golden State. It's Carla Leite, as in being late for an appointment, like I was nearly late tonight. Here's Leite standing. Here's a three-pointer from the left wing. No good. Long rebound taken down by Lexi Hall. Ahead, Caitlin Clark push pass ahead to Aaliyah Boston. She's got the layup. Aaliyah Boston makes it 2. She's got her 4th point of the game. And Portland wants time. 7:20 remaining in the score is the Indiana Fever 8 and Fire 2. Indiana Fever basketball on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network returns messages on SMSN.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Indiana off and rolling early, leading 8-2, and 7:20 remaining in the first quarter. We're glad to have you along with us. Brian Snow here with you from our Snowman Multimedia Sports Network studios. And I tell you what, they want the Indiana Fever want this game. They want to split this road trip before they go back, before they get a couple of days off and they go back home. The Commissioner's Cup will begin on Monday, and we will have live coverage of that for you. Megan Gustafson and Caitlin Clark, who were teammates at Iowa. Caitlin Clark, the most points. And second most points is Megan Gustafson. Carla Leite brings it up against Lexi Hall. No changes in the lineup as of yet. On the right side is Angsler. Over the top into Gustafson, low right. Gustafson comes back out now to Angsler. We get a foul underneath on Aaliyah Boston. That'll be her first and the first team foul. $7:09 left in the opening quarter. Madiu Pauk will bring it in. Foul line extended right. In play to Carla Leite. 12 on the shot clock. Carla Leite on the drive. Stops. Comes back out 3 points right now. Attacks right out of the lane. Spins all the way in. Walk, no call, and shoots it in. 8-4 our score. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell on the drive. Underneath the baseline. Comes back out. Lexi Hall with a left corner three. Rimming, no. Rebound taken down by Angsler. Angsler in the fire. Looking to cut it to two or one with a long one. 6:40 for the quarter. Out front, Gustafson, or Bridget Carlton, I beg your pardon. That's Bridget Carlton holding right of the key, works off the Pauk screen. Carlton backs out near the timeline, 3-point stripe, 7 on the clock. Carlton on the drive, in on Caitlin Clark, fadeaway jumper. Nope, foul called on Caitlin Clark. That'll be your first. And the first team foul. And are we going to have an early challenge? No, we're not. We just have substitutions all over the place. Sophie Cunningham is now in for Caitlin Clark. Here comes Carla Leite on the drive and on Billings. Fakes right of the lane. Dump pass underneath to Gustafson. What a catch. She goes up, scores, and draws the foul. What a catch by Megan Gustafson in the lane. And Indiana, who came out of the house of fire 8-2, now we'll see their lead when Gustafson hits this free throw, cut to 1. You got to applaud this Portland team. This Portland team loves to get up and down the floor. Megan Gustafson averaging a little over 9 points per game, drills the free throw. And it's a 1-point game at 8-7 and 6:15 for the quarter. Indiana has gone dry in the last 2 minutes. On the attack is Billings, right of the lane. Picks up her dribble, surrounded by Gustafson. Got to come back out. She does to Mitchell. Mitchell splits the double team. Out front, Raven Johnson, a 3 try straight on, missed it. Long rebound taken down by Billings. 6 on the clock. Out to Cunningham. Her three-pointer is blocked and cleared by Barker. S.A. Barker now finds Carlton. 4-3, short. Rebound, Angsler. Comes back out to Leite. Carla Leite works off the Gustafson screen. 10 on the clock. Leite over the top pass into Gustafson. She caught it again. Shoots it in. Draws the foul. Portland has scored 7 in a row with a chance for 8 with 5:45 left in the quarter, and Indiana has gone 2.5 minutes without a bucket. Or almost 2 minutes without a bucket, I beg your pardon. And Portland is using their advantage, and that's the advantage a lot of teams are going to have on, and that is to go inside. And she'll shoot 1. See if I can do this up here. Gustafson free throw is good, and Portland leads by 2, 10-8. Maisha Hines-Allen is, that's KK Timpson who's on the floor. Hines-Allen is indeed on the floor, so I got it right. On the move to the right, hands it off to Kelsey Mitchell, and an offensive foul. And that foul will be charged to Maisha Hines-Allen. That'll be her first. 10-8 our score, 5:35 left in the opening quarter. Bridget Carlton comes back in. Megan Gustafson goes out. They have it in play to Barker. They're on an 8-0 run. Tasia Oblak out of Slovenia is on the floor. Lost the ball. Johnson a steal. Ahead to KK Timpson. She banks it in. And we're tied 10 apiece and a foul called. So now KK Timpson, the foul is charged Frieda Buhner, the rookie from Germany, with her first foul. And that's 5 team fouls against Portland. Here's Michaela Timpson, averaging 4 points and 3 rebounds this season. Her free throw is good. 10-9 our score. .520 left in the quarter. The second attempt by Timpson is good, 10 apiece. That ends a run of them being scoreless for almost 2 minutes. That ends an 8-0 run. Buhner comes across into the front court, guarded by Raven Johnson. Buhner circles left. Bounce pass to Barker. Bounce pass to Buhner, I beg your pardon. This is Buhner. Buhner to Barker. Back to Buhner, out of bounds. But a foul called. Foul is called on Sophie Cunningham. That's her first. And 3 team fouls on the Indiana Fever. Buhner's free throw is good. Portland back in front, 11-10. 5:04 left in the quarter. Frieda Buhner out of Germany, 6'1" forward, a rookie. Second attempt on the way, good. 12-10 in favor of the Portland Fire. 5 minutes for the quarter. Justine Pissot is on the floor now for the Indiana Fever. Circles left. Hands it off to Timpson. Out front, Raven Johnson. A straight-on 3 is a brick. Rebound chased down by Buhner. Buhner back the other way. Over the top pass to Carlton. Carlton backs up. Three-pointer right side. Got it. Portland is on fire. No pun intended. And Stephanie White wants time. And there's a crash. 4:36 remains in the opening quarter. Portland has turned a 6-point deficit into a 5-point lead, 15-10. We'll be back with more after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze gold.
Quick break. 4:36 left in the opening quarter. Portland 15, Indiana 10. Indiana Fever basketball continues here on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network, and this is one of the things that I was afraid of, that they would go completely dry. And Indiana has gone dry after leading by 6 early. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell speeding into the front court, circles out near the timeline. 15 on the shot clock, 4:25 on the big one. Indiana 4 out of 10, and they just turned the ball over, but a foul is called. Carlton had the steal, the former Minnesota Lynx, but unable to complete it. Raven Johnson goes out, and Tyasha Harris back in. They're saving Caitlin Clark, with all the injuries that she had last year. Here's Mitchell on the move to the left. Mitchell flying in, scoop layup around and out. Ball on the floor, taken down by the Portland Firemen. Here they come. Barkley with a bounce pass to Carlton. She lays it in. She's got 5. And the Portland lead is 7. 4:05 left in the opening quarter. Indiana has gone dry for about 4 minutes, and they just turned the ball over. This is a 15-2 run. Indiana led 8-2. Came out hot early, 3 for 5 from the floor, but now Portland is threatening to run them out of the building. Well, they trailed by 7 at the end of 1 on Thursday. They were to climb back in the game. They trailed by as many as 11 in that game. Here's a three-pointer by Buhner. Rimming, no. Rebound taken down by the Fire. Back up top to Carlton. Louisa Gieselsuter took that rebound down. Carlton had her shot blocked by Timpson. Tipped out of bounds. Stays with the Fire with 3:38 left in the quarter and 3.8 left on the shot clock. Earlier today in the W, the Tempo beat the Storm 93-72. Caitlin Clark hits for the scores table and says, "The heck with this. I want back in there right now." And here she comes. She'll check in for KK Timpson. I beg your pardon. Baseline right. They look to come in. They come into Carlton. 2 on the clock. 1 on the clock. Carlton fakes. Throws it up. Nope. Rebound on the floor. Out of bounds. Stays with Portland. Sarah Asker got there. Now they look to come in again, and that ball was kicked. (17-10), 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. And they're going to reset the clock to 14. This is one of the major things that I am so afraid of. Grace Van Sluten on the floor. Indiana comes up with a rebound. 3:24 left in the opening quarter. Aaliyah Boston is back in. Here's Clark, who tried to throw it to Boston, turns it over. Bridget Carlton a steal. Carlton a three from the right. Rimming, no. Rebound taken down by Buhner. She shoots it in. 19-10. This is a 17-2 run in the last 4 minutes. Aaliyah Boston in the front court. Boston on the drive. Into the lane. Shoots it up. No good. Rebound taken down by Carlton. And here they come on the push again. Carlton finds Barker. Barker drives baseline. Goes up. Reverse layup. Nope, but a foul called. And Barker shoots two. There is no cohesion for this Indiana Fever team so far. They came out great. But as soon as they started going inside to Gustafson, Portland over. And now they have a chance to 11 in this opening quarter. Sarah Ashley Barker out of Alabama at the free throw line. Barker's free throw, got it. 20-10. 18-2 run by the Portland Fire. Grace Van Sluten is out for Indiana. Bridget Carlton is out. S.A. Barker in her second season out of Alabama. The second attempt on the way is good. Man, if there was ever a time that Indiana needed a bucket, it's right now. Aaliyah Boston brings it up. Diesel Suter gets her. Here's Clark. A three-pointer from the right wing is too long. Rebound Barker. 19-2 run, and it's looking to continue in the past 4.5 minutes. Barker off to the left. Barker with a bounce pass underneath is stolen by Clark. Clark back the other way with a wraparound dribble is fouled out front by Tasia Oblak. That'll be her first. Tomorrow, Las Vegas and Golden State at 3:30. Monday, Seattle goes to Dallas. And then Minnesota goes to Phoenix, 8 and 10 p.m. respectively. Caitlin Clark to the free throw line. Shoots it and hits it. 21-11. Chance for Indiana to get back into this game. That ended a long stretch without a point. 4.5 minutes without a point. And now at the timeline, they look to come in. They come into Boston and then an offensive foul. So the Fever turn it over. Carla Leite has it in the backcourt. Lexi Hall gets her. He comes across through the front court, works off the Pauk screen. Carla Leite directing traffic, orders everybody to get away. She's got Caitlin Clark on her. Here comes Leite on the drive in the lane, forces the shot up, no good. Rebound tipped out front, comes to Ty Harris, 2-on-1. Ty Harris on the drive in the lane. Everybody gets back and they circles out. Out front of Leah Boston, a straight on three is no good. And the rebound Barker. You don't need a shot like that. Now they're threatening to run ahead, and it's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Portland. Indiana has scored 1 point in the last 3 minutes and 25 seconds. 1 point. 1:56 left in the opening quarter. And again, it took the second quarter to get Indiana back into the ballgame on Thursday against Golden State. Exler has it in the left corner, comes back out to Carla Leite. Carla Leite is standing dribble against Caitlin Clark. Leite backs up on the dribble. Now attack out of the lane and shoots it in. Man, Carla Leite and the Portland Fire are just blowing the doors off the joint. They're up a dozen with 95 seconds left in the quarter. Ty Harris has it off to the right. Leite has 6 points, 3 of 5 from the field. Now that pass is tipped away by Pauk, but a foul called with 1:27 left in the quarter. Carla Leite lowered the shoulder to Caitlin Clark to get her out of the way, and as soon as that happened, she had a free lane to the basket. Foul line extended left. They look to come in. They come into Timpson. Now Lexi Hall has it off to the left. Back to Timpson. You can't keep starting out this way. We get another whistle underneath. You cannot keep starting games this way, Indiana. This is the third straight game. They've come out very, very slow. Thursday, it cost them as they were not able to make key shots down the stretch to snatch the game and put it away. This is after they had taken a 7-point lead. Boston's free throw is good, 23-12. Mitchell back in. Tyasha Harris is out. And there's a lot of combinations that Stephanie White is toying around with this early in the season. The second attempt on the way is good. Aaliyah Boston has 6. The lead is 10, 23-13, and 80 seconds left in the quarter. Carla Leite in the front court. Over the top pass, right corner, Gustafson. Tap pass back out to Angstler, left of the key. That ball is tipped underneath, comes back out to Angstler, 10 on the clock. Carla Leite has it between the circles. On the left side is Carlton. Carlton on the drive, and on KK Timpson. The stops, fadeaway shot in the lane, good. Bridget Carlton has 9, and the lead is 12, 25-13, 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Timpson in the right corner. Back to Kelsey Mitchell, who throws it over the top of the backboard out of bounds. You don't need a shot like that. And the way Indiana's playing right now, they're threatening to get blown out. I can just see it. They are threatening to get blown out right now. 50.4 left in the quarter. And it's all Carla Leite and the Portland Fire right now. 25-13. Carla Leite trots it up. Leite comes across into the front court. Stephanie White does not have a combination that has worked so far. She backs up in the corner. Carlton's 3. Rebound Gustafson. Fouled going up. And Gustafson will shoot a pair. Or will she? No, she won't. No foul was called. They have it in play to Leite. Leite comes back out to the left, to the right wing. 8 on the clock. Leite on the drive in the lane. Has a shot blocked by Timpson out of bounds. There you go. Show some fire on defense. It's the defensive end where they have to turn the screws. Pauk to come in play to Leite. A 3 on the way. Rimming, no. Rebound swept up by Angstler. Reverse layup is in. They're getting punched in the mouth on the boards. 27-13. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Caitlin Clark out front, and she's fouled with 18.7 left. There was 7:20 remaining in the first quarter when the Fever led 8-2. Since then, it's been all Portland. In the last 6+ minutes, Indiana scored a grand total of 5 points. Okay, on the way, good. 27, 18.7 in the quarter. Something has got to get figured out. Van Sluten in, Kelsey Mitchell out. 4 points so far for Caitlin Clark. Second attempt on the way, good. She's got 5 in the game. 18.7 left, opening quarter, 27-15. Portland with the lead. Carla Leite brings it up right to left. Carla Leite out near the timeline. The play for 1, no shot clock. Van Sluten guards her loosely. Leite on the attack, off to the left, 6 seconds. Over the top into Gustafson. She's got the layup. She's got 10. And that will close the quarter. As Van Sluten throws one up from the timeline, it's no good. And it's all Portland at the end of 1. The Fever are so out of sorts. They got 3 quarters to fix it. End of 1. Portland Fire 29. Your Indiana Fever 15. We'll come back with the second quarter after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Dug themselves a hole. They trailed 29-15 at the end of one. They trailed by 7 at the end of one on Thursday, and they were able to get back in the game. They grabbed a 7-point lead, but they gave it away. And now in front of a full house in Portland, Oregon, they threatened to give another one away. They trailed 29-15 at the end of one, and Sophie Cunningham, and I've got to keep mentioning this, called out her teammates, and rightfully so, as they are not dedicated defensively. It's the defense, and I'll borrow from the great Jim Durham. It's the defensive end where Indiana has to learn to turn the screws, because if they don't, then they're going to be in trouble, and in holes like this for the bulk of the season. Here we go in the second quarter. Portland ball coming right to left. Carlton is in. Let's get our lineups. Now they turn on the full court pressure. They have it into Carla Leite. Carla Leite trots it up. Leite comes across into the front court, guarded by Lexi Hall. Leite on the move to the right. On the drive, right of the lane, spins in, shoots it up. Nope. That shot was blocked and cleared by Aaliyah Boston. Ahead to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the drive, right of the lane, all the way in, shoots it up. Her shot's blocked out of bounds. Almost done with one in Oklahoma City, and it's the Spurs leading by 11 by a count of 31-20. We'll keep our eye on that. Into the lane goes Aaliyah Boston. Her shot's missed. Mitchell throws it up. Nope, but a foul call. And Kelsey Mitchell shoots two. Man, there is just no kind of fight with the Fever so far. None. Mitchell gets ready. Shoots the first one. No good. When it rains, it pours. But I saw a game last year where the same thing was going on. What's up, A-Pistol? And 459 Buster, welcome to you. I saw the same kind of thing last year when they went to Connecticut and they trailed by 21. They were able to come back and snatch that one in overtime. But this is a very good Portland team. Carla Leite has it across into the front court. It's Carlton, Anxler, Gustafson, Leite, and Buhner. The five on the floor for the Portland Fire in black. Leite with a bounce pass to Anxler. A three from the left wing. Yep. They've hit the only three so far tonight. And it's 32-16 and 9-12 left in the half. Aaliyah Boston back the other way. Hands to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall on the drive right baseline. Back to Aaliyah Boston. Hand off to Caitlin Clark. On the move to the right. Got bumped. A three from the right wing. Nope. Long rebound tip. And it comes down to Portland. And here they come again. Outlet pass to Anxler. Anxler flying in on Billings. Lays it up. No good. Rebound Gustafson. She tangles with Aaliyah Boston and a jump ball. Everything is going Portland's way so far here in the first half. Portland has hit the only three-point field goals tonight. They've hit three of them. And they got three three-point plays to go along with it. Stephanie White has nothing is going right. Here's a jump ball. It's tipped, and Portland hustles to it, but it's saved and played it with Leah Boston. There's no hustle with this team either. Kelsey Mitchell dropped the ball. Carlton a steal. Here they come the other way. 3-on-2. Carlton on the drive at the free throw line. Backs up. Feeds it right side to Buhner on the drive. In the lane. Shoots it up. Had it blocked. Rebound rescued by Ainsler. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Good. Nothing is going right. Nothing is going right. And Stephanie White wants time. Something has got to get figured out, and it's got to start on the defensive end. 8:26 left in the first half, and it's all Portland so far. 34-16. We're back with more after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Something is going right for the Indiana Fever. I mean just that. They are trailing in this ball game by 18, 34-16. And again, I'm reminded of a game, I beg your pardon, with the Fever, where they came out flat on pancake against last year. But they were able to come back and snatch this one. Well, they have to turn the screws defensively to try and at least compete to get this one back. Caitlin Clark is out for the time being. Your lineup for Indiana, Aaliyah Boston, Mitchell, KK Timpson, Sophie Cunningham, and Raven Johnson. Indiana left to right here in the first half. And Raven Johnson brings it up. Indiana is 4 out of 18 from the field. Aaliyah Boston off to the left. Boston hands it off to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell backs up on the dribble. On her move to the right, now finds KK Timpson. Timpson hands it off to Raven Johnson. Johnson on the attack, right baseline. Lead-in flip is good. 34-18. That's their first field goal since the 7:20 mark of the first quarter. Carla Leite has it out front. Over the top pass to Ainsler. Ainsler feeds it right corner. Augustusson 3 splash. They're getting all the open looks, and they're taking full advantage of them, as they should. 37-18, 7:40 for the half. Aaliyah Boston has it off to the right. Now hands to Kelsey Mitchell, right side, left side. Lexi Hall, a three-pointer on the way. Nope. Rebound on the floor. Loose ball foul. Stay there. Man, Carla Leite was a dynamo with Golden State last year, and now she's really having fun with Portland. This is only her second season out of France, but they made the right choice when they grabbed Carla Leite. And we get another whistle. Leite averaging 15.6 points per game to lead this Portland team. Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line for a defensive 3-second violation. That free throw is good. 37-19, 7:33 remaining in the first half. They look to come in. They come into Mitchell. On the drive, left of the lane, hands to Timpson, back to Mitchell. Mitchell out front, Raven Johnson. Johnson stutters stable on the drive, feeds it left corner to Timpson. Left corner is Kelsey Mitchell, back to Timpson, pulls her way in the lane and shoots it up and in. Nope, shot clock violation. Man, nothing is clicking for this Indiana team. And they came out like a house of fire, leading 8-2 early. Carla Leite brings it up. 7th turnover against Indiana. That's another bugaboo that they've always had. Leite on the move to the left. Bounce pass underneath to Buhner. Backs her way in the lane and shoots it up. No good, but a foul called. And Buhner shoots two. That foul is charged to Raven Johnson. 7:04 left in the half. It is 37-19. Bill Van Beagle says that the Tempo playing tonight? Nope, they played this afternoon and they won by 21. Free throw is good for Buhner. 38-19. The second attempt on the way is good. 39-19. 7 minutes left in the half. Aaliyah Boston brings it up. Boston across into the front court. Stutter step dribble out near the timeline between the rings. Hands it off to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell, and we get another whistle out front. Do we get another defensive? No, it's on Carla Leite. That's a third foul. Three fouls on Carla Leite. They have it in play to Raven Johnson. Johnson at the three-point stripe. On the drive, left of the lane, hands to Timpson, fakes the handoff to Cunningham, back to Johnson out front. Raven Johnson on the drive in the lane, throws the shot up, nope, but a foul called, and Raven Johnson shoots a pair. So the rookie from South Carolina looking to get into the score column. Lucy. Come here, Lucy girl. Lucy. No, she won't come in here. Dadgummit. 6:43 left in the half. 39-19. Raven Johnson, the rookie from South Carolina, to the line. Megan Gustafson is out. Louisa Gieselsuter is in. It's been all Portland since the 7:20 mark of the first quarter as Raven Johnson splits a pair of free throws. No kind of combination has worked. Oblak in the front court, outside left, works off the Gieselsuter screen. That pass tipped away by Raven Johnson, gathered back in by Carlton. Oblak has it this time on the left. Oblak on the drive, throws it underneath, and a foul call on Raven Johnson as Gieselsuter was positioning herself underneath. Indiana only has 5 field goals to this juncture. Only 5 field goals. Pauk to bring it in. Raven Johnson is now playing with 3 fouls. Oblak on the move to the left. Over the top pass underneath to Pauk. Pauk on the drive in the lane in on Hines Allen. Shoots it up, no good. Pauk gathers the rebound and lays it in. They're getting beat up on the boards, man. This is what killed him the other night against Golden State. We get a foul on the inbounds. Caitlin Clark is all right, Callie. In fact, she is at the scorer's table. The problem is, Callie, and I've said this all night long, they are not turning the screws defensively. That is what's killing them right now. They're getting beat up on the boards. getting beat on the boards. They're getting beat defensively, and no shots are falling. Mitchell's free throw is good. A nice 6-0 run would give them a little bit of confidence to get back in the game. Caitlin Clark is back in the game. Carla Leite, 7 points and 5 assists. Mitchell again, good. 41-22. Now this is the end where they have to. They got to do. They got to turn this here defensively. It's a 19-8, 6 minutes for the half. Here comes O'Block on the drive in the lane. Mitchell got a piece of it, and it's stolen by Hines Allen, who hands to Mitchell. I see Mitchell. Moda's in the front court. A bounce past Hines Allen. Shoots it in. 41-24. Now, can you string a couple of stops together? 5:40 left in the first half. O'Block brings it across into the front court. O'Block on the move to the left. Guarded by Caitlin Clark. Backs near the timeline. Now has it on the move to the right. Back to the left side. A Barker three is an air ball out of bounds. It'll belong to the Indiana Fever. And they have a chance to string 3 consecutive hoops together. (41-24), 5:20 for the half. Caitlin Clark with a wraparound dribble, not a Hines Allen in the left corner. Timpson back to Hines Allen, fakes the handoff to Clark. Bounce pass underneath Kelsey Mitchell. She shoots it in. 6 in a row for the Indiana Fever. 5:09 left in the half. It's 41-26. O'Block in the front court. O'Block on the drive, in the lane, in on Mitchell. Lays the shot up, no good. Hines Allen the rebound. Outlet pass to Cunningham. Cunningham, Moda's in the front court. Cunningham on the drive, all the way, lays it up. Nope. But we get a whistle. And we get an offensive foul. And they're saying she wiped out with their left arm. 41-26. Raven Johnson has 3 fouls. Caitlin Clark and Cunningham, each with 2. Why they've not been able to get into a groove. Let's see if Portland takes advantage. Here's O'Block on the drive. Throws the shot up. No good. Rebound on the floor. Caitlin Clark has it. Caitlin Clark across the timeline. Over the top pass to Hines Allen. Hand back to Caitlin Clark. Clark with a fake on the drive in the lane. Baseline jump. Nope. Rebound out of bounds. Belongs to Portland. Caitlin Clark looking for a foul. Not going to get it. 4:26 left in the first half, and it's all Portland Fire. 41-26. They have led since 7:28. They have led since the middle of the first quarter. Indiana with only 7 field goals tonight, and they're 0 for 9 from distance. Meanwhile, Portland has hit 3 of 10. Enxler has it right baseline. Underneath Giesel-Suter. Out to the left corner. Barker 3. Yep. Correction. 4 3-point field goals. And it's 44-26 and 4 minutes left in the half. Halftime adjustments really need to be made, but you got to start somewhere and build some momentum. You got to turn the screws defensively. A whip pass underneath is stolen by Giesel-Suter. That is how this half is going. O'Block off to the right. O'Block picks up the dribble, plays it left to Carlton. Bridget Carlton backs up on the dribble, 10 to shoot. Carlton on the drive and on Hines Allen, spins down the lane, fadeaway shot in the lane, short. Rebound on the floor, back out to Carlton, but a loose ball foul against Portland. And the foul is charged to Giesel-Suter. This has been a very, very chippy game. Very chippy game. That'll send Sophie Cunningham to the free throw line. They've got to find a way, Indiana does, to chip at this lead. 3:34 left in the first half. And a lot of members of my family are here. They're having a barbecue out back. Cunningham's free throw is good. 44-27. In the screws defensively. I'm going to keep harping on it. They've got to start turning the screws defensively. Sophie Cunningham back to the free throw line. Second attempt on the way is good. She's got 2 points in the game. And it's 44-28, 3:30 for the half. Leite comes across into the front court. Angles left. Now angles to the right. That pass is tipped. Ball is free. Stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell on the fly and on Carlton. Had it stripped. Foul called on Bridget Carlton. $3:19 left in the half. And Mitchell shoots two. 3:19 left in the half. 44-28. Portland has led most of the way. But these two free throws can get them back to within 14. First one is good. 44-29. Portland looking for their 6th win of the year. Indiana looking for their 5th. Mitchell 2 for 5 from the field. She's got 9 points in the game. Free throw number 2 scored. She's 5 for 6 from the line. And it's 44-30. 3:17 left in the first half. Let's see if they can string another stop together. Here's Carla Leite on the move to the left. Leite on the move to the right. Bounce pass underneath, intended for Barker. Picked off. And my daughter Cheyenne is here. Hello, love. Outlet pass to Cunningham. Cunningham off to the left. Cunningham with the bullet pass to Hines. Bounce pass underneath, intended for Aaliyah Boston is out of bounds. See, I'm fluttering that right now because there's a beauty standing here to my left, and her.
Because he's supposed to be grilling out for me. That's like literally his only dad job right now.
Oh, we already did that.
Well, I had to come late, and you knew that.
Oh, I know.
So you still need to make me a hot dog, please.
I can't.
Why?
I'm busy. And besides, all the hot dog made.
Fine. I'm glad I got to see you.
Oh, come down here and give me a kiss, you. How you doing, buddy? I'm good, man. You see what I got to deal with, right? And you thought I was a smart aleck? My child. Love you. I think on that note, we need to take a break. 55 for the half. It's all Portland, but Indy trying to come back, and I'm blushing right now because my daughter's here. 44-30. Back after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Indiana has not hit a field goal since early in the second quarter. They are 0 for 9 from distance. They're 7 of 23 from the field altogether. Here comes Barker flying in, shoots it up, no good. Rebound Boston ahead to Clark. Caitlin Clark pushes the pace. Clark on the drive, left in the lane, circles back out over the top into Boston. Double fake, shoots it up, missed it wildly. Rebound Barker. Barker back the other way. Barker in the front court. Barker on the drive, in on Clark, right baseline. Circles out to the free throw line, now finds Carla late. Foul line jump, good. 46-30. This Portland team is no one to play around with, and Indiana has got the Fever have got to do something defensively because that's the end. That's the end where they're getting beat up. Boston has it out front on the drive, right of the lane, runs over Gustafson, offensive foul. First foul, no team foul, and took the charge. 46-30, 2 minutes left in the half. Scoring half of the season so far for Indiana. Leite has it off to the left. Standing dribble against Caitlin Clark. On the attack, now finds Ainksler. Bullet pass underneath to Gustafson. She shoots it up, no good, but drew the foul. She'll shoot a pair. 1:48 left the first half. Nothing going right for Indiana in the first half. Nothing. Megan Gustafson to the free throw line, former Iowa Hawkeye. The lefty offers the first one good. Indiana got to within 14, but Portland has scored the last 3 points. Make it 4 as that free throw rolls in. 48-30, 1:45 left in the first half, and now Caitlin Clark is playing with 3 fouls. Clark has it off to the left. Caitlin Clark on the move, off the Boston screen. Bounce pass to Aaliyah Boston. Her shot's blocked out of bounds by Ainksler. They have beaten them to the punch all night. .134 left in the first half. 48-30. Underneath to Hines. Her shot's blocked by foul call. 1:31 left in the half. That was a great recovery by Ainksler. Great recovery. So Maisha Hines out and heads to the free throw line. And I believe we're going to have a challenge. Yep, Portland's going to challenge the call. You hear two of my favorite girls in the kitchen. We have time on the floor. 1:31 remaining in the first half. 48.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy.
Well, they got rid of that. They got that challenge. And I think they're going to overrule this foul. Carla Leite says she had a clean block. The call on the court is a Portland foul. I think this is going to get reversed. Yep, call reverse. Indiana has yet to hit a 3-point field goal. So that turns into a clean block. And that is the right call. So Portland gets possession, up 48-30. They have it in play to Angsler against pressure. Bounce pass Barker, 3-pointer from the left corner, no good. Rebound Cunningham. 1:24 left in the half. Caitlin Clark in the front court, dances on Gustafson. Over the top end to Boston, double fake, shoots it in. Aaliyah Boston with 8, and it's 48-32 and 1:10 remaining in the first half. Carla Leite orders everybody to clear out. She's going one-on-one with Caitlin Clark. Carla Leite dances on the dribble. Late show by Maisha Hines-Allen. Left corner Barker. Jumper on the way. No good. Rebound taken down by Caitlin Clark. Indiana yet to hit a 3-point field goal tonight. Caitlin Clark with a bounce pass to Aaliyah Boston. Back out Cunningham. A 3 on the way. Splash! There you go. 48-35. Indiana back to within 13. Their first 3-point field goal tonight in 10 attempts. 35 seconds left in the half. 14 on the shot clock. Angsler has it. Left corner Barker. Barker drives in on Caitlin Clark. Reverse layup is in. No defense offered by Caitlin Clark. Maisha Hines-Allen brings it up. 20 on the shot clock. 23 on the big one. 3 difference. Shot clock to game clock. 18 seconds left. Let's see if Indiana can close with a bucket and get back to within 13. Kelsey Mitchell dancing on the dribble. Bounce pass Hines-Allen. Hines-Allen on the drive in the lane. Lays it up. Nope. Rebound batted out of bounds. Belongs to Indiana. They'll have the full 7.3 to try a shot. Man, S.A. Barker got right around Caitlin Clark for the layup. 7.3 left in the half. Baseline right. Caitlin Clark looks to bring it in. In play to Mitchell. 6 seconds. Now 5. Out for Allen. A 3-pointer on the way. Nope, but a foul called underneath with 4.6 left in the half. I hear my daughter and her boyfriend giggling as they're getting food.
From 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, even more, not just surprised that she has it, I'm going to break it.
Hey, look, I know I'm clumsy, okay? Cunningham's free throw is good, 50-36. Lexi Hall comes in. That's one of the few things I haven't broken yet. I am. 4.6 left in the first half. The Thunder are back in their game in the West Final. Second attempt on the way, good, 50-37. Now, the first half. Here is O'Block, 3-2-1. O'Block around Hines-Allen. Gets the shot away. No good, and that's the half. And it's all the Portland Fire, 50-37. Indiana with only one 3-point field goal in the half. But despite trailing by as many as 20, they are within 30 or 21. I beg pardon. They are within 13 right now. At the end of the first half. The Portland 50, the Indiana Fever 37. Come halftime activities after these messages on the Snowmedia Sports Network.
Is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Go to that.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
Okay, here we go, throw it.
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
This is the SMSN Halftime Report.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Go to that.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad! Okay, here we go, throw it! Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
This is the SMSN Halftime Report. It's halftime, and the Portland Fire lead the Indiana Fever 50-37. Kelsey Mitchell had 10 points in the first half. Megan Gustafson had 13. If y'all will allow me, I'm going to be a little personal here. I'll just come out and say it. I have to put my dog down on Monday. She's 18 years old, and of course you all know her. That's Lucy. And I need the money to help put her down. I need the money to fit the cost. Especially when we want to bury her right here on the farm. And I'm telling you all this now because to explain the reason why I was away last weekend, my dog chewed off 2 of my toes again. This time on my left foot. Discovered it late. I was in the hospital Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I came back home Friday night. Rested Friday, rested Saturday. And it led me to make a very, very tough decision. And that decision is to have Lucy put down. And it's a decision that I hate because Lucy, my little dog, has helped me through cancer. She helped me get through cancer. She helped me get through blood clots. She's my spirit animal. But a spirit animal should not be attacking its owner. And I'm having to deal with that. So if I start randomly crying, you all know why. I've never, ever, ever, and I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, I'm an uncle. I've never had to make a decision like this, ever. And it's the toughest thing for me to do, but it's the right thing for me to do because she's starting to lose her hearing. She's starting to lose her sight. Her incontinence is very, very bad, and part of it is my fault. Ever since cancer, I have not been a good furry parent to Lucy. But she keeps giving me kisses every time. She keeps on giving me kisses every single time. And I love her very much. So this weekend is kind of like a last ride for Lucy. So if you start seeing her on my stream tomorrow, then you'll understand because I have to say goodbye to Lucy. And a part of me just doesn't want to. Part of me just wants to keep a hold to Lucy. But I've got to be fair to myself, and I got to be fair to my family. So if you all can help a snowman out, that would be great. We're getting ready for the third quarter. And Indiana has some work to do. They are 18 for 20 from the free throw line. They've been outscored in terms of points in the paint. They've been doubled 2-1, 26-13. And a lot of that is Megan Gustafson. Here we go with the third quarter as Bridget Carlton has it on the drive, left of the lane, scoop layups in. And again, they work inside. This is where Indiana is lacking. They do not have enough bigs to compete with teams that have all the bigs in the world. Here's Clark flying and tipped away. Ball is free and gathered in by Billings, who shovels it to Lexi Hull now to Lawson. Bulls her way in on Gustafson and shoots it in. 52-39, 9-14 third. Start on the floor. Teams 10 points for Aaliyah Boston. Oklahoma City has come back in their game, and they lead by 3 headed toward the half. We get a whistle out front. That foul is charged to Lexi Hull. .901 left in third. As Carlton looks to come in, coming to Angsler. Angsler on the drive to the baseline. Reverse layup is in. But they wipe it out with an offensive foul. I don't know about that call. I do not know about that call. Portland is saying review it. Angsler says there's no way. And head coach Alex Sarama agrees. So the Fire will challenge, and we'll take a break. I think the game will hang in the balance on this call. 52-39, Portland leads. 8:57 left in the third. Have a challenge, and we'll be back with more after this.
Is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the trends.
Well, it looks like they're going to reverse this call and give Angsler the layup, and I believe that's the right call. I believe that is the right call because by the time Monique Billings got hit, Angsler was by her and on her way to the hoop. So this could be a momentum shift for the Portland Fire. And Indiana, and I'll say it again, and I've said it all season long, they're getting killed inside. And they only have one three-point field goal to date. They are 1 for 11 from three-point land night. They have to find a way to climb back into this ball game. They've trailed by as many as 21. Oh yeah, this is a good call. Billings tried to sell it, and Angsler and company weren't buying it. They won the challenge. They keep their timeout. And it's 54-39 as Caitlin Clark has it in the front court. Indiana right to left in the second half. Clark has it back. Bounce pass underneath to Boston. Boston kick out Lexi Hollow, left corner three. Tried. No good. Rebound tip to the floor. It comes out to Angsler, and here they come on the fly. Angsler in the lane, shoots it up, banked it in. 56-39. Every time Indiana made a run in this game, and they're getting beat 32-16 in the paint. Here's a three by Mitchell. Splash! 56-42, but they're not going to be able to shoot their way back into this ball game. They've got to turn the screws defensively, and they have to box out. They have to box out. Indiana 2 for 12 from distance tonight. No shots are falling. Here comes Carla Leite on the fly. In on Caitlin Clark. Shoots it up, no good, but a foul on Caitlin Clark. And that's her fourth. And she's going to come out in favor of Maisha Hines-Allen. They're getting beat to the boards. They're getting crushed inside. Indiana is. Carla Leite to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Carla Leite, a team high 15.6 points per game, selected in the expansion draft in back-to-back seasons with Golden State and Phoenix. Leite again, good. 58-42. Portland keeps the 16-point lead. Caitlin Clark now has 4 fouls. Kelsey Mitchell off to the left. Maisha Hines-Allen is in for her. They're looking low for Boston. They get it to her. They send a double team after her. Oh, I know what happened. Piece of paper fell. We get a foul underneath. Foul line extended left. They look to come in. Aaliyah Boston has it in play. Raven Johnson off to the right. Back to Kelsey Mitchell on the left wing. Mitchell over the top into Aaliyah Boston. Boston shovels a pass underneath, intended for Maisha Hines-Allen, and they turn it over again. Here comes Carlton on the push to Carla Leite. A three-pointer from the right. It's an air ball. Rebound, Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson back the other way. Johnson had it taken away from her. Outlet pass Leite. She drives in, shoots it in. And timeout called by Indiana. They're getting the doors blown off of them. I haven't seen this kind of a clunker from the Indiana Fever in the year plus that I've covered them, but we're seeing it tonight. 17 left in the third, and we will keep this right here. They're getting hurt by 3 key things. Inside points, they're getting doubled. Turnovers are just absolutely destroying them right now, and they can't put it in from the field. They cannot put it in from the field. The other thing, I'll mention a fourth thing that's killing them right now. There is no fight in this team, at least not tonight. At least not tonight. We got a long season ahead of us. Best thing you can do is just try to rally in this game. They get 3 days off because they get 3 days off. So far, Caitlin Clark has been, so you can count that as a win. They kind of have their lineup, but Sophie Cunningham, I will harp on this, and I remember reading this in an article. They've got to commit defensively. They have to. And tonight, they have not. They didn't do it against Golden State either with all their bigs inside. Here's Mitchell off to the left. Mitchell a standing dribble. Whips a pass into Boston. They send the posse after her. Boston bulls her way in the lane and hooks it in. 60-44, 6:55 left in the third. And remember, Portland got blown out last night by one of the league leaders in Atlanta, and we get a foul on Raven Johnson. They're getting no calls tonight either. None. What's up, Royston Gibbs? Bridget Carlton will come in play to Carla Leite. Royston, old Snowman can use your help if you can do it, and I'll explain during the underneath to Gustafson. She shoots it in. 62-44, 6.5 of the third. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell on the fly. A pair. Raymond Johnson 3 from the left wing. Nope, nothing falling tonight for the Fever. It's been a clunker of a game as Angsler back the way. Over the top, Barker. Barker backs in Cunningham. Backs in. Swings a hook shot up. Nope, but a foul called. And Sarah Ashley Barker shoots 2. Well, as I talked about a moment ago, on it hurts me talking about this. On Monday, I got to put my dog down, and I need you guys' help to fit the cost. So if you guys can help, you can donate via Cash App, and that would be terrific. Bar free throw, good. 63-44. Now I'm going to keep that banner up until like we go to break or something like that. But my family needs your help, folks. That's one reason why I'm doing this. I want to turn this into a living, like I've talked about before. And I know I got to be consistent in building up the audience, and I got to be consistent in being on here. 64-44 and 6:08 left in the third. It's not the free throws that's beating up the Fever. It's the fact they're getting beat up inside. They cannot compete inside so far with this Portland team. Cunningham whips a pass underneath to Maisha Hines-Allen. Backs in on Fuhrer, shoots it in. 64-46, 5:50 left in the third. Caitlin Clark playing with 4 fouls. Gustafson gets an easy bucket. They've got 36 points in the Carla Leite thinks she has come up with a steal. But they will not replay it. 66-46. Aaliyah Boston on the dribble. Bounces in on Gustafson. Fadeaway shot left baseline is in. 66-48. 5:19 left in the third. O'Block in the front court. O'Block gets rid of Tyasha Harris. Plays it to Gustafson. Gustafson, a couple of bounces, finds Sarah Ashley Barker on the attack, left of the lane. Bounce pass underneath to Gustafson. Come back out to the corner for Buhner, and Buhner goes right to the hole and shoots it in. 68-48. Kelsey Mitchell right back the other way. Shoots it up, no good, but a foul called with 4:51 left in the third. That foul is charged to Buhner. Portland has attacked on the inside, and they have made it so easy. 4:51 left in the third, 68-48. Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line. Mitchell's first one, got it. KK Timpson comes in, Aaliyah Boston departs. After the game, we'll have that post-game show, and then following that, we'll have that Fever show. The second attempt on the way is good. 68-50, 4:51 left in the third, and time running out on this road trip for the Indiana Fever. This one, they're going to have to play defense the rest of the way. Here comes Giesel Suter. Giesel Suter spins on Cunningham and shoots it up, no good. Rebound Barker, out to Carlton. Three-pointer on the way. Rebound, Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham hustles it up. Ahead to Mitchell. In the left corner, Harris is three. Good! 68-53 and 4:20 left in the third. Doesn't look like they're going to get to 87 points tonight. That's their third three-point field goal in 14 attempts. In the corner is Carlton. Carlton spins left baseline, picks up her dribble, now finds O'Block. A three from the left wing. Yep. Indiana has only 2 timeouts left. Another run here, and they're going to spend one of them. Here comes Maisha Hines-Allen on the fly. Left of the lane, picks up the dribble, look help, and they turn it for the fourth time. They turn it over. Here comes Carlton. Carlton on the push in the front court, direct traffic. Carlton off to the left, drives in on Timpson, spins left of the lane, and shoots it in. And Stephanie White wants time. She needs to be players because they're getting underneath. 3:34, 73-53. Portland has reestablished the 12-point lead. Callie Greenshield says, got my hands full with a puppy with a broken paw. She had surgery to repair it. She just does not understand staying quiet. She is a ball of energy. I understand. That's my Lucy. That's my Lucy. I'm really going to start to cry here because I didn't tell anybody why I was in the hospital. The only people who know why I was in the hospital is my family. I have not, and my my radio show crew. I have not disclosed this to anybody, and I've been, frankly, embarrassed to because it happened before. And my wife talked about putting her down before, but mentally I wasn't ready for that to happen. Nor did I realize that Lucy's 18 years old. Oh, that's why they have pancake. They have the pancake signs because Megan Gustafson's dog's name is Pancake. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's how you know your team. Tyasha Harris brings it up. Harris in the front court. On the move to the right. Backs up against Oblak. To Hines Allen at the top of the circle. Left corner Mitchell. Back to Hines Allen. A three from the left wing. Got it. 73-56. Just make it interesting after all. Oblak across in the front court. 3:05 left in the third. 15 on the shot clock. They dump it to Giesel Suter. Kick out right corner. Buhner. Buhner had it stolen by Cunningham, but unable to save it. So if all can help with final cost for one of my furry loved ones, I would appreciate it. Out looks to come in, comes into Barker. Right side is Oblak. Oblak, standing dribble. Now works her way to the right. Now back to the left to the free throw line. Picks up her dribble. Shuffles a pass underneath to Anxler. Anxler on the drop right of the lane. And we get a 3-second violation. .246 left in the third. 73-56. In favor of the Portland Fire. Here's Ty Harris, who comes across in the front court. Indiana 3 for 5 from three-point land here in the second half. Kelsey Mitchell dancing on the dribble outside to the left. Out to Harris. It's another three on the way. Off back of the rim. Rebound Ixler. And throws a head ball footer. Missed it. Rebound Timpson. Now to Cunningham. Cunningham back the other way. 2:15 left in the third. Tyasha Harris back to Cunningham. In the left corner is Mitchell, and she lost it out of bounds. This is a clunker of a game that you to put behind you. 15 Indiana turnovers this evening. 15. Portland has only committed 7, so they only committed half the turnovers. And you do that, and you're going to win. Every single time, you're going to win. Carla Leite comes back in. Kaden Clark back. 2:02 left in the third. And they haven't played to Carla Leite. Caitlin Clark has 5 points. She is 1 for 6 from the field, 0 for 2 from distance, and she's playing with 4 fouls. Meanwhile, Anxler gets another layup inside. 42 inside points. 44 inside points, I beg your pardon. They've doubled up Indiana on the inside. Here comes Sophie Cunningham on the attack. Left corner, Ty Harris, a three on the way. Long rebound, snatched by Anxler. And that's another area where they are getting beat up tonight. They're getting beat on the long boards. They are not beating tonight. 120 for the third. You can draw up all the X's and O's that you want to. You're going to have the best coach in the world, but the coach can only do so much. The execution is up to you. And Indiana has not executed tonight. Carla Leite heads to the free throw line to try to extend this lead. She's got 12 points in the game, 13 with that free throw. Lexi Hull in, Caitlin Clark in. Late again. Yep. She's got 14 points in the game. And it's all Portland right now with 1:18 left in the third. Ty Harris across into the front court. Clark and Raven Johnson each with 4 fouls. Sophie Cunningham has 3. We get a foul called on the floor. Caitlin Clark is looking for a shooting foul, not going to get it. She did get fouled. She's looking for a shooting foul, not going to get that call. Caitlin Clark has it back. Clark on move. Fakes, 20-footer left of the key, no good. Rebound underneath and a loose ball foul against Indiana. And they are over the limit. With 1:04 left in the third, that loose ball, I believe that foul is charged to Aaliyah Boston. Megan Gustafson to the free throw line. First free throw, no good. It's one of the few things they've missed tonight. 17 points tonight for Gustafson. She's 4 of 5 from the line, 5 of 6. She got one. 78-56. This equals the largest lead of the night. Well, this is the largest lead of the night. And Leite comes up with a steal, but unable to hold it. They have been very lazy. Indiana has been very lazy with the ball. They've been lackadaisical underneath in letting Portland just drive all the way to the basket. And in the midst of a sellout crowd tonight also, they haven't even played a Harris. Harris finds Clark on the right wing. Back to Boston. Backdoor to Caitlin Clark on the drive, but a foul called. And Caitlin Clark will shoot a pair. .4 left in the third. First free throw by Clark is good. That's the only way she's been getting her points tonight is from the foul line. She's 1 for 6 from the field. She's got 6 points tonight. The second attempt on the way is no good. And the rebound, and we get a foul underneath. On Carlton. Aaliyah Boston now to the free throw line. Her first free throw rims in. Portland seized control in the first quarter, and they have run away. And Indiana has not done themselves any kind of favors whatsoever. None. I'll do another couple games tomorrow so I can try to come up with the final cost for Lucy's second attempt on the way is good. 78-59, 40 seconds left. Here comes Carla Leite on the fly, throws it in, and draws the foul. If that's on Caitlin Clark, that's her fifth. It is. Caitlin Clark now has 5 fouls. And she'll have to come out in favor of Kelsey Mitchell. Clark has had a bad night tonight. Raven Johnson has 4. Leah Boston and Sophie Cunningham each with 3. Free throw is good, 81-59. And the lead just continues to swell. Indiana got to within 13. Here's a Harris three. That rims out. Carlton the rebound. One and done again. That's been the story of the last two games for the Indiana Fever. 25 seconds left, 16 on the shot clock. Here's a three by Anxler. Yep. And they've hit all the three-point field goals tonight. 84-59. Over the top pass to Mitchell. Mitchell off to the right. Mitchell on the drive. Steps back. 20-footer. In and out. Rebound, follow. Nope. Rebound again. Follow good for Timpson plus the foul. But it's, again, it's the defensive end where Indiana has not been able to turn the screws, and they're getting outplayed, out-hustled, and outshot tonight. Free throw by Timpson is good. 84-62, 8.3 left in the third. Carla Leite has it, 5 seconds, 4. Right side, Barker for 3, of course. With 0.5 of a second remaining in the third. They're getting a standing in the center, and deservedly so. Done with 3, and Portland blowing the doors off the joint. 87-62, the 100-point countdown against the Fever is on. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter after these messages on SMSN.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
The Spurs are back in front, 76-65. They've got 5:02 left in the third quarter of the Western Conference Final, game number 7. Depending on what time this game ends, we will switch to that game, but do have a commitment to finish this one first. So we're going to finish this one, and then we will go to Oklahoma City for some bonus coverage of the Western Conference Finals, game number 7. And the Spurs, who led by 11 in the first quarter, trailed at the half, and now they lead by 11. Mega Gustafson leads all scorers with 18 points. Victor Locke checking in, saying it's a 10-point lead for San Antonio. 76-65. As mentioned, when we get done here, Portland scored 37 points in the third quarter. That's the most points in any quarter this season by the Portland Fire. Here we go with the fourth quarter as Mitchell has it out front to Cunningham. Cunningham on the drive, a bounce pass to Timpson. She goes up and scores. 87-64. 9:35 left in the fourth quarter. Carla Leite on the move to the left. Carla Leite with a wraparound dribble against Cunningham, picks it up, now finds Gustafson left of the lane, comes out to Angsler. Angsler throws in the corner to Carlton. Carlton holds in the left corner, 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Here comes Carlton, lost the ball, gets it back, had it blocked, 24-second violation. $9:15 left in the ball game. Indiana 4 for 18 from three-point line. And that is one of the differences in tonight's ball game. So again, we wrap this up. We'll be going to Oklahoma City and bringing you the fourth quarter of that game. Here's Timpson's hook, no good. Rebound Angsler. A minute gone in the fourth quarter. It's been all Portland since the 7:20 mark of the first quarter. Portland 24-41 from the field tonight. Here's a 3 from the left corner. Yep. It's 90. 8:34 left in the ball game. Indiana has only one timeout left. Aaliyah Boss at the free throw line. Back in. Fakes, comes back out to Cunningham. Whips it underneath to Timpson. Double fake. Shoots it up. Nope. Gets it back. Missed it. Tipped out of bounds. Which way? We get a foul. $94-19 left in. KK Timpson to the free throw line. The first free throw here is good. 3:59 left in the third in Oklahoma City. 90-65. 8:19 left. Timpson shoots the second one. Rimming good. 90-66 with 8:19 left in the ball game. We got Droid standing by with a quick update. We will go to him when we get a timeout. That pass out of bounds. It'll stay with Portland with 8:02 left in the ball game. Portland bring it in. That pass tipped by Sophie Cunningham out of bounds. And again, it's what Sophie Cunningham said. They got to be committed defensively, and tonight they were not. Luckily, there's 36 games left in the season after tonight, and they've got to get their act together because they're one of the supposed to be being the operative words, one of the contenders for the WNBA title. They have it in play to Angsler. Angsler has killed us tonight. Here's her on the drive, into the lane, in on Timpson, shoots it up, no good. Boston the rebound. 90-66, 7:50 remaining. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell on the fly, fouled out front before she can get to the basket. All three losses this season for Indiana coming into tonight were by a combined 7 points. Tonight, they're trailing by 24. And if they get this to single digits, it'll be a miracle. A pass to Timpson, she shoots it in, 90-68. They had this within 11 at one point in time, but 5 in a row answered by Portland, and they took a 13-point lead at the half. Here's Barker, spins in the lane, in on Timpson, gets Timpson out of the way, hooks a pass to Carlton, 15-footer in the lane, no good, rebound Boston. Hands to Raven Johnson. Up court pass ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell backs up for 3 out of the corner. Nope. Rebound comes down to Carlton. 7:08 left. The sports nurse is with us. I wanted to say hey to you, Snowman. Doing well. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. 7 minutes remaining. 90-68 in favor of the Portland Fire. They virtually led all the way. Here comes Carla Leite. Falls down on the dribble, but foul call on Raven Johnson, and that's her fifth. That's the other thing that's beating up the Fever tonight. Foul trouble. Nothing but foul trouble. OKC has gone back to within 7 with 3:15 left in the third, and our first timeout will go to Droid with an update. Raven Johnson has 3 points in the game and also 5 fouls. Her and Caitlin Clark playing with 5. They dump a pass underneath for Ainxler and a foul called on Raven Johnson, and if that's on Raven Johnson, she's gone. It is. It's on Raven Johnson, and no, they did. They gave the foul. They gave the foul to Portland. Wait a minute, what's going on here? See, this brings up a point that Allie talked about with the referees. If they called the foul on Raven Johnson, then that is her 6th foul. But it looks like they're calling the foul on Ainxler. It looks like we're going to have time on the floor. 6:33 remaining in the ball game. We're waiting a cue from the television broadcast. Oh, that's what happened. Ainxler reached for the ball, and then Sophie swiped at Ainxler. But it was not. She did not mean to swipe her in the back of the head. That's what Ainxler's barking about. That's exactly what Ainxler is barking. All right, let's go to Droid with an update. Sir, take it away.
Spurs lead 77-74 as I am watching it. Stephon Castle and Julian Champagne just came in. 7-0 run for the OKC Thunder. All 7 of them points scored on free throws. De'Aaron Fox driving to the bucket, and he gets one in. His first field goal in almost 5 minutes for the Spurs. Scores now 79-74. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you very much. 90-68 is our score here in Portland. We will be switching to that game when this game completes. There's 6:33 left in the fourth quarter of this game. The next Fever game that we will have for you will come your way on Thursday when one of the league leaders in the Atlanta Dreams Park, and it's a 6:30 tip. So we get a dump and call on both and Cunningham. So that last foul was indeed called on. Well, they called the foul on Raven Johnson, and if that is indeed on Raven Johnson, that is 6 fouls, and she is out. So Caitlin Clark back on the floor playing with the fouls. Cunningham is it off to the left. Cunningham works off the screen, bounce pass to the right side for Caitlin Clark, who has yet to hit a 3-point field goal tonight. Over the top pass into Boston. Boston on Ainxler, double fake and travel. Man, when I say nothing has gone right for the Indiana Fever, I mean just that. Nothing has gone right. (90-68), 16 turnovers for the Indiana Fever. Will this game up and then quickly go to Oklahoma City as they are near the end of the third quarter. The right side is Carlton. Carlton on the drive in the lane. Pitch out left corner. Red Inks. 3 is short. Rebound snatched down by Caitlin Clark with a long pass ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell on the fly into the lane. Shoots it in. 90-70, and Mitchell's limping. Kelsey Mitchell is limping. Here comes Carla Leite on the fly. Oh, that's not Mitchell. That's Aaliyah Balson. I beg your pardon. That is Aaliyah Balson who was limping, and she'll have to come off. And at a break, we have a challenge. Let's go to Joy for an update. Go ahead.
So basically, Alex Caruso comes down, smacks the ball out of De'Aaron Fox's hand. It's called a foul. De'Aaron Fox decides, hey, I don't think that's a foul. I'm going to challenge it. And they come back. They find it was all ball. OKC successfully wins the challenge. And as I say that, SGA flops and misses a bucket as per usual. It has been a long game, sir. It has been a long game, but OKC still within biting distance. Back to you, Brian.
Yeah. Thank you very much. 90-70 is our score here. We have 5:39 left in the money period. As soon as this game completes, Droid and I will take you to Oklahoma City for the fourth and final period of that game. Can the Spurs do the impossible and bookend wins in the conference final? Remember, they won game 1 of this series. They won games 1, 4, and 6. Oklahoma won games 2, 3, and 5, and that's where we stand at 3 games apiece. And Oklahoma City has climbed back to within a pair, 79-77. There are 66 seconds remaining in the third quarter of that game. For a quick game recap of Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals, we turn it over to Droid in our Kansas City studios. Droid?
We go to a timeout after a J-Dub unlikely 3. The worst person, the worst shooter hits a 3. It is a 2-point game. The Spurs have called timeout, and hopefully this is not the big momentum that OKC needs, because everybody knows we want Wemby in the finals.
(90-70) is our score here in Portland. 5:39 remaining in the ball game. And it's been all Portland tonight. Carla Leite has been able to drive inside at will, which is what has torched the Indiana Fever in their 4 losses. Now, I'm saying 4 losses because unless they have a miraculous run, they're staring their 4th loss right in the face. And remember, Emily Anxler and Sophie Bingham both received a technical foul. Caitlin Clark has yet to hit a 3-point field goal tonight also. Leite with 17 points, 18 with that free throw. 5:39 left in the ball game. And Aaliyah Balson playing with a lower leg injury. She was limping the last time they came down the floor. Gustafson hands it to Leite. Carla Leite off to the left. And we get another foul. Portland has hit more field goals than Indiana has hit free throws. 32 field goals to 26 free throws. Carla Leite off to the left. 5.5 minutes left. Carla Leite out near the timeline. Leans over the dribble, works her way to the right. Against Simpson, that faces the double team. Underneath to Gustafson. Flying in the lane. Lays it in with left hand. She's got 21. 93-70. And 5:13 left in the ball game. Indiana shooting 39% from the field. Here's a three by Cunningham. Short. Rebound Timpson. Back out to Cunningham. She'll try it again. Splash! So Sophie Cunningham hits a three. And it's 93-73 with 4:50 left. Carla Leite comes across into the front court. Las Vegas and Golden State tomorrow at 3:30. Will it for you. 3 o'clock is our pregame show. Barker up top. Underneath Gustafson. Layup good. And again, that is where Indiana will get beat all season long if they don't fix this problem. They were leaked like a sieve on Thursday, and they're doing it again tonight. Here's Cunningham with a bounce pass to Kelsey Mitchell on the drive, left of the lane, into the lane. Shoots it in. 95-5. 4 in the ball game. And I already put the 100-point countdown on at the end of the third quarter for the Portland Fire. They're done with 3, and OK San Antonio is holding on to a 3-point lead. Here's the Carlton 3. You know it. It has been that kind of shooting night for Portland Fire and a terrible shooting night for the Indiana Fever. Here's Kelsey Mitchell with a bounce pass underneath to Hines and carved out some room and lost the ball. Anxious for the steal. Bounce pass to Carla Leite, and she'll bring it up. 3.5 minutes left in this one. Portland took control with a 9-2 run, in the first and second quarter. The top and it's tipped and it's stolen. Caitlin Clark has it back the other way, over the top to the hole, lays it in. 98-77. 3:12 remaining. Carla Leite brings it across. Next time we'll have Fever basketball will be Thursday. Next WNBA game will be tomorrow at 3:30. Carla Leite picks up her dribble against the double team, and a travel is called. And that came at the end of the shot clock, too. All right, we have time on the floor. 2:56 remaining in the game, 98-87. The Portland Fire have the lead. We'll take our commercial break, and we'll come back with an update from Oklahoma City after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
But a foul is called. Right on that game. That one for you live. 7:30 is the tip time. 7 o'clock will be our pre show. With a season low 6 points. As we come down the stretch here in the fourth quarter, Ty Harris has it this time off to the left. Out front, Cunningham. Out to Harris. Harris on the drive. Into the lane. Shoots it up. Banked it. No good. But a foul call. He shoots 2 with 2.5 left. Now 17 points. Mention I will be going there. This game completes. Good. 98-78. Mendiwa Pauk is in. Anxler and Gustafson will check out for the final time tonight. Spurs just canned home a big 3-point goal. That's Keldon Johnson, 6th man of the year, 220. And OKC just got a game. We'll keep you posted. 2:15 left in this one. Barker on the drive to the baseline. Hooks it back out, and she stepped out of bounds. Eight left in this one. Here's Cunningham on the drive to the free throw line. In the lane, scoop layup, no, and she shoots 2. Comes up short, and a loose ball foul against OKC. SGA is back in the ball game. Cunningham's free throw rims out with 2:02 left. Marker at the controls, off to the left. Barker chasing a double team. Indiana is out of timeouts. All they have left is 2 timeouts plus a reset. I had to type out my cutaway. Hey, Droid, I do it every game. I totally understand. 4.4 left on the shot clock as we have a jump ball at midcourt. Ball on the floor. Another jump ball. Yep, we're going to do it again.
Let me ask you, Brian, what has really impressed you about the Fire so far this season?
It'll be Lexi Hall that'll take the center jump this time. 89-82 Spurs. Alice. They're not afraid to attack the board, so that's huge. And they just got 100 on a steal and a basket. 124 left, 100 to 80. Grace Van Sluten drives baseline, and a foul called with 1:17 ball game. And Droid, I'll give you your answer. What has impressed me about the Fire? They love playing defense. They attack the basket. Now my whole family's in the house, including my babies.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Crystal. Free throw good for Sophie Cunningham, 100 to 81. And the second free throw also drops. 100 to 82, 1:15 left. Portland has it in play, and I think I'm going to get a goodbye kiss from my daughter.
Yes, you will.
Mwah.
Love you.
Love you.
Hey, Mom said your foot's disgusting. Do I need to talk to you about it?
No,
Why?
because I'm going to rewrap this thing.
You are? Are you going to clean it?
Yes. Look, your mother already barked at me. I don't need you barking at me, too.
You know I don't speak yelling.
Huh?
You know I don't speak yelling. I just have to talk to you about it. You think
You speak yelling, and you know you do. Says the woman who came flying into my room after I had surgery. I know. I'm kidding around with you. Oh, she yells at me all the time, man. Take care, brother.
You didn't what? I didn't get any of my line yet.
You didn't? 100 points is a season high. As I'm saying goodbye to my family, we had a big barbecue today. On the baseline. That shot is no good. 18 seconds left. Grace Van Sluten on the drive. Bulls her way in the lane and lays it in. So Indiana got 84. And that's going to be the final score. A real clunker tonight, but you know what? You can improve from a game like this with these 6 games left in the season. Indiana drops to 4-4. Portland moves to 6-4 on the year. We'll take a break. I'm being told it's an 11-point lead in Oklahoma City. So we'll take a break, come back, and we'll bring you the finish of the Western Conference Game 7. Spurs up 11 after this.
Is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
For the final, the Portland Fire beat the Indiana Fever. Now we're taking care of business. And San Antonio Spurs by 11 on the top-seeded defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder. Should the Spurs win tonight, we will cover the Spurs and the Knicks in the NBA World Championship Series to begin on Wednesday. Beat the Tigers today 7-1, and they are now a full 3 games above 500 in 4 in the Central on the broadcast back. But question, what is the pressure Spurs in this Western Conference? '87, '86, 5, and he's 6 of 11. Wallace brings it up to Hartenstein. Hartenstein hands to Carew. Bounce pass SGA underneath to Hartenstein. Missed the dunk, but drew the foul. And the lefty, Isaiah Hartenstein, will shoot a pair. Oh, he did get the ticket. Now look, he free 97-89. The lead is 8, 7:49 left in the ball game. In the front court, guarded by Caruso. Now plays it to De'Aaron Fox. Fox off the Wemby screen. Missed it. OKC on the run to Wallace. Wallace finds Caruso out front. SGA. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive to the front row. I'm having a hard time Borgen here, so I'll let Droid take you the rest of the way. Droid, take the call.
Unfortunately, I have gotten to a commercial break. I am way ahead of you, sir.
Oh man. Well, it's a 6-point game right now. 6:48 left in the ball game. Spurs 97, Thunder 91. Can the Spurs hold on? We'll take a break and find out after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, 5. No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Wemby will sit out for a few minutes. Dylan Harper on for him. Luke Cornett is also in the game. Send it to Droid for the call. Droid?
And, one of the biggest things we saw was the foul back on Wembanyama. We're replaying here on the broadcast for trying to block that dunk from Alex Caruso. And here we go. Fourth quarter action, 6:43 remaining in this game 7. Harper with possession of the ball. Castle goes to set a screen. Can't get it. Hartenstein takes this ball away. Hartenstein drives, tries to go, but the dunk is blocked. What a block by Luke Cornett.
Luke Cornett.
Passes away. He's going to take his time. Gets a screen. Castle, guarded by Caruso. Step back, bang! He gets that in. 99-91. A beautiful block by Cornett led to that score.
Big bucket. Big bucket.
Jason Wallace gives that to SGA. SGA feeds that back to Wallace. Wallace drives, looks, tries to get the pass. It slips through Hartenstein's fingers. Turnover.
Wow.
And here he comes back in this game after a big block from Cornett. Victor Wembanyama checks back in. They give it to Castle, and guess who they give it to? Dylan Harper. Passes it away. Wembanyama. Drive. Pass to Champagne. He goes for 3. Hallelujah. Champagne from 3. 11-point lead is back in fruition.
Big three-point field goal. Big three-point goal.
That is his 6th 3 of the night. And Caruso with the drive. He gets it in.
OKC's been outscored 22-16 so far in this fourth quarter.
Castle drives. Cason Wallace giving him no room to breathe. Dylan Harper. He's pressured. He goes to drive into the paint. He loses the ball. SGA gets it. Here comes the drive, the pass. Jared McCain for 3. Doesn't go. He bricks it. Wide open 3 cannot go from the former 76ers prospect. Castle feeds it to Champagne. Champagne from 3 can't go. And the rebound for Harper goes in. Timeout OKC. Their final timeout. Stephon Castle, Julian Champagne are hyped. 4:26 remaining. 104-93 is your score. Spurs up 11. Take us to a short intermission. I don't know if they're doing a full score or a 30.
Well, we'll take a short timeout. 104.93 Spurs on SMSN.
Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
And here we go, 104 to 93. 4.
Great, Troy, take it away.
104 to 93, 4:20 remaining in this game. No more timeouts from the Thunder. The Spurs are the only team with timeouts remaining. SGA,
yeah, they gotta go.
Double step back, gets that in. What a beautiful shot. I think the Spurs on with a 30-second timeout.
Good, great. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 35 points in the game, but you said the key thing, no timeouts left for Oklahoma City. No timeouts left. So basically, all right, they're taking a full timeout. They're taking a full timeout. We'll keep it here. Welcome to the folks on the if you want to support if you want to support the broadcast, you can do so via PayPal, paypal.me/snowman2172, or via CashApp with the tag you see on your screen, signed Tallman Dr. K50. I will be in the Coliseum cutting up with those guys after we're done here. But here's the situation. Spurs just took a full timeout. They lead by 9, 104 to 95. They've led this game by as many as 11. In case you missed it earlier tonight, the Indiana Fever lose to the Portland Fire. The final was 100 to 84. So the Fever have had 80-plus points every single game this year. But what I will talk about tomorrow on that Fever show, they've got to step it up defensively. That has been the key. So we go to, speaking of defensively being the key, talk to me about this Spurs defense, Droid, especially in the second half.
I mean, it's not just the blocks, it's the pressure. Spurs, they keep giving relentless pressure. They don't give in. They don't give out. They don't give you space. And sometimes, yes, it does force a foul or two. You do give up some fouls. I mean, Wembanyama, he has 5 alone, but still, it's that pressure. It's not letting OKC get that ball in.
Stephon Castle enters the game for Evan Cassell.
Stephon Castle gives it out to Dylan Harper. Harper drives, gives it back to Fox. Fox gives it back to Harper. Guarded by SGA. He steps back with a 3. Oh, Lord! He gets that in! A big 3 from Dylan Harper.
He's got a dozen in the game.
SGA drives. Feeds that to J-Dub. J-Dub finds it for 3, and he gets it. Casey Wallace with a 3.
He's got it.
This is one of the best. This is the most entertaining basketball I've seen in a long time, especially in the NBA. Stephon Castle.
Same.
3:10 remaining for the Spurs.
Same here.
With a 9-point lead. Castle. He drives. It's blocked by J-Dub. Cason Wallace the other way on the fast break. He gives it to Caruso. Caruso's going to wait. That ends the fast break chance. You need 8 points.
Time's a Winston for OKC.
SGA, he's pressured. Caruso feeds it. J-Dub. 3 seconds. J-Dub shoots. And it lips out. It's tipped. It's out of bounds. Oh, I think that's going to be a Spurs ball. Great effort from Holmgren, but it's not enough.
Again, we got to mention no timeouts left for Oklahoma City. They've got to do this without a timeout. It's a 9-point lead as we approach the 2-minute mark.
Dylan Harper with the possession. He drives. He gets up. It's blocked by Ted Holmgren. What a block there. 2:15 remaining. They feed it to SGA. SGA gets it back to Caruso. Feed back to SGA, guarded by Castle. He's double teamed. Casey Wallace for three. He gets it. Another three. His fifth of the night. It's only a 2-possession game now. Dylan Harper here. Feeds that to Stephon Castle. He's going to drive left. He turns around, feeds the ball to Fox. It's back to Wemby. 5 seconds on the shot clock. It's fed back to Castle. Castle goes to drive. He loses the ball. Holmgren gets possession. And here they come. SGA bumps into Champagne. SGA. Yep. Oh, Champagne, and he doesn't get it. It's out of bounds again.
What a block. What a block by Julian Champagne.
Champagne gets in the face of SGA, and that might just do it.
That might be the dagger.
Spurs can get even just a 1-3. You can kiss the game good night and goodbye.
A bucket will do it.
And they take out Holmgren. They opt for Jared McCain. Stephon Castle bumps Cason Wallace off of him to give himself some space. He feeds that to Wembanyama, the slender. Fox in the corner. Vassell feeds it to Champagne. Champagne steps up, shot. Doesn't get it. Rebound, layup. Castle gets it in. No timeout.
Big basket by Stephon Castle. He's at 16.
And the drive, the lay, they get it. 52.9 to go. If the Thunder can get a stop, this game is still possible. And it looks like the Spurs are going to call a timeout.
One bucket, one stop. Yep, they're calling time. They're calling timeout. There's 40. I'll do a reset for you. There's 42.9 left in Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs lead by 6, 109 to 103, and the Spurs have one very precious timeout remaining in the ball game. Remember, OKC called their timeout with a little over 3 minutes left. Julian Champagne, of course, Victor Wembanyama, but how about Dylan Harper with the baskets that he's made, especially late here in the fourth quarter. I'll tell you what, man, San Antonio is not missing. And should they hold on, Lou Dort will come in for Jalen Williams. Should they hold on, the finals will begin in Texas on Wednesday from the Frostbank Center in San Antonio. And should the Spurs hold on, I'll put the headset on for the World Championship Series for the second straight year. Droid, take us away.
It's going to be really important as Dylan Harper comes back in. He will replace the clutch Julian Champagne, who's 6 for 10, 60% from 3. There might not be enough time if they miss their possession. No. OKC can kiss it goodbye, even if it is a steal and even just one brick could cost this game. And Wembanyama tries to get it, it's taken away. Casey Wallace,
remember, both teams.
SGA is going to drive. He feeds it back out to Wallace. Casey Wallace Goes the feed to Williams. The three. He can't get it. Castle tries to get it. It goes back into possession of OKC. 23 remaining. And there's a foul on the floor.
It's against Fox. It's against Fox.
Was chaotic. Julian Champagne comes back in for this.
It was.
Set them out. De'Aaron Fox gets a good foul. No bonus.
No bonus.
So SGA cannot shoot his iconic three. If there is one miss, the OKC Thunder have to hit a three here to keep this game alive. 17 seconds. Wood Green. Caruso. Finds Jada, gets the ball back to himself. Stephon Castle, he shoots a three! It goes up, and it's out of bounds! But it will stay in OKC possession. 17.1. They can still win this. It may be impossible, but here we go.
They gotta get a three now.
Together. Who will take the three? Who will take the clutch? Do you give it to SGA? Or give it to somebody like Jared McCain? He gets it to J-Dub. Feeds it up to Casey Wallace. Casey Wallace from deep. It won't go. It won't go. Spurs gets it out. Pass to Vassell, and it'll be a dagger. That's it. The Spurs are going to the world championship. We will play the Knicks, and then we'll try to win. But they are your Western Conference champions.
For the first time since 2014, the San Antonio Spurs are your Western Conference champions. And I think the Western Conference championship MVP is going to be Victor Wembanyama, although we'll throw a couple up here. Julian Champagne deserves a vote for Western Conference Finals MVP. But the San Antonio Spurs, for the first time since 2014, are your Western Conference champions. They will host Game 1 of the NBA World Championship Wednesday night in San Antonio at the Frostbank Center. We will have it for you here on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. It'll be the second straight year that we will have covered the NBA World Championship. Of course, you remember last year with the Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. But we always say, to be the champs, you must unseat the champs. Well, the champs have been unseated, and there is possibly a new dynasty coming your way right now in the San Antonio Spurs, who win Game 7 on the road. This is the first time, I want to say, since 1982 that a team has won both Game 1 and 7 on the road in the conference finals. That feat was performed by the Philadelphia 76ers, who beat the Boston Celtics in 7 games. They won Game 7 at the old Boston Garden. That final was 120 to 107. But tonight we have new Western Conference champions. They are the San Antonio Spurs. They beat the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we will have a new champion this year. Thank you, Joy, for all of your updates and your game call. We got to get on out of here for the night. So thanks to everybody in the Coliseum that tuned in. Your final score in Game 7 is the San Antonio Spurs 111 and the Oklahoma City Thunder 103. And from earlier tonight, it's the Portland Fire over the Indiana Fever. That final score was 100-84. Hope you enjoyed that game, as well as our bonus coverage and bonus announcer with Droid in the house with us tonight. Again, thanks to everybody in the Coliseum that tuned us in. Next time we'll be with you will be tomorrow for the Las Vegas Aces taking on the Golden State Valkyries from the Chase Center in San Francisco. For the Droid, Shane Creighton, this is the Snowman, Brian Snow, bidding you all good night and God bless from Snowman Media Network Studios. The Spurs win the West, 111 to 103. Good night, everybody.
The preceding has been a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.